And what's good, everyone? Welcome back in here once again to Behind Your Basketball. A little bit of something different today that I wanted to do, as I'll be covering play-by-play. It's called the basketball tournament, and these games you can catch over on the ESPN family of networks. But the TBT 64 teams has now dwindled down just prior to 16 currently. This is a second round matchup, as the winner tonight of this game will be in the round of 16, as this is the second round in the round of 32. But four regions, these teams are split up in seeds number 1 through 16, just like the NCAA tournament style. And they have different types of regionals: Wichita, West Virginia, Columbus, and Illinois. And we got four today. These two teams' names are Team Heartfire, which is the number 11 seed, and that is basically combined with Baylor, Pitt, and Michigan State players. And then number 3 seed is Boeheim's Army, which is the Syracuse alumni. So these two teams will be taking on for the couple minutes from now. 9-minute quarters they play in the TBT. A lot of G Leaguers that they had for former G League players, international players, and a couple NBA players that played a few years in the NBA, as they will play 4 9-minute quarters, 5 fouls to a quarter to get into the bonus, which means 2 free throws at the line during non-shooting fouls, and 6 fouls to a player falling out. And then after underneath the 4-minute marker remaining in the fourth quarter, that's where they go Elam ending rules, which they add +8 to the leading team score, and they play to that target score. So glad to have you guys be a part here once again on the stream today. This looks like it's part of that Illinois regional in Peoria, Illinois for this game. And this is a round 2 matchup. What's good? Trying to get the chat up for some reason. Hasn't been able to scroll up yet. Maybe it will lead to me have the scroll marker in a little bit. But Seahawks for life. Jose, what's good on the stream here? Awesome, man. Glad to hear you got Wi-Fi there and your mom's phone in the hotspot. Oh, sorry to hear that you don't have internet, man. So all-time record for both of these teams in the TBT. Boeheim's Army, the Syracuse alumni, with a record of 16-6. They won in the first round against the number 14 seed Forces of Seoul, American players that play overseas in the country of South Korea, as Boeheim's Army won on Saturday 65-53. Both of these teams, they were having some big plus margins on the glass, as Boeheim's Army was +15 on the glass, 47-32 in their favor. Also won the second chance points, 17-2 in their favor as well. And former Boston College Eagle Tyrese Rice, he led the scoring for the Syracuse alumni, 20 points in Game 1. And Malachi Richardson at 19 points, whereas Chris McCullough, he had a great game as well, 12 points and 8 rebounds for the former NBA player for Chris McCullough. What's good, Connor, in the stream? I heard about that. I like what Memphis picked up with Steven Adams. They also got Bledsoe too. The Pelicans were having a hard time utilizing them this year, and Memphis just keeps on being on the rise. That's a big pickup. Team Heartfire winning over the 6th seed, the overlooked Murray State alumni, 78-65. And that was their first ever win in the TBT. They had lost in their inaugural game last year against the Menomaki in the 2020 TBT. What's good, Andrew on the stream? Welcome in. So it looks like the winner of this game will take on the late game tonight. Number 7 versus number 15. Always a Brave. The Bradley Braves number 7 team against the number 15 team, the Jackson, Tennessee Underdogs. That game will tip off later tonight. Yeah, we're getting there. So we're just waiting to tip this game off. Appreciate everybody for being a part here on the stream. Once again, I decided to do something different tonight or so. What's good? Jay Ramirez in the stream. Welcome back in here, bud. Yeah, it gets a ton of people in the postseason, which is awesome. We had so many people here in the playoffs, it was crazy. So we're just awaiting tip-off in just a couple moments between these two teams going down. The defending champions of the TBT won earlier today, the Golden Eagles, Marquette alumni, playing for Jimmy V, 71-64. Okay, yeah, no problem, Jose. What's good? Vegas on the stream. Welcome in here, man. We're just getting ready for a little bit to tip this one off in a couple moments from now. This is Boeheim's Army, the Syracuse alumni. So they are taking on Team Heartfire, mostly players from Baylor, Pitt, Michigan State on this team. Tyrese Rice, new addition to Boeheim's Army. And he comes up with 20 points in game number 1. He played from 2005 to 2009 at Boston College. Well, it's good, Ty, in the stream. Welcome in. This is something that's like a basketball tournament with like G Leaguers, former G Leaguers, former players that play like international ball, and they all like team up for like a tournament during the course of the summer. Yeah, it's crazy though. The whole international boom. It doesn't shock me that Team USA lost yesterday. The whole international boom, it's catching up to the USA rather quickly. So we just tipped off this game as we are underway, and Boeheim's Army go in the orange jerseys. They go right to left in the court. Heartfire goes with the white uniforms, red numbers, red letters, and Heartfire gets the interception to start off. And then they lose the ball up the court. Boeheim's Army gets it back. Pass half court. They regain their dribble, almost lost it. That is Rice. Bounce pass to the left block. Spin move underneath. Puts it up and scores. That is good by DJ Kennedy. He played from St. John's 2007 to 2011. That's the first bucket. In the backcourt, able to pick it up. That pass deflected, goes to the bounds. Last touch by Boeheim's Army. Heartfire will have it back. Hey, what's good? Vince in the stream. Welcome in. Not sure just yet. Hopefully sometime this week or so. I couldn't get the Red Sox game today. They have it on blackout in Mass, so I wasn't able to get it because they put it on national TV today. Rice lost the dribble up the court, goes out of bounds. That's a turnover. What's good, Lost Pupper in the stream? Welcome in here. Oh, he's so happy there. Bucks winning the title. Congrats to you, man. Yeah, it's just wide open now that USC is not dominating. The international boom is on, and Luka had a crazy game. He had 48 points, I heard yesterday. Heartfire with a possession. Jared Wilson frame with the ball at the edge of the logo. He dribbles and takes a three at the left wing. That hits the rim short. And Boeheim's Army comes up with a defensive board. What's good, Braden? Welcome in on the stream, man. DeAndre Kane for Boeheim's Army. Gives it out left corner to McCullough. He takes the three and drills it. That's good. Chris McCullough played in the NBA. He drops down the 3-ball. Played for Syracuse as well. 2015 to 2018, Brooklyn and Washington as Heartfire gets him the board. That's a 3. It goes down by Stephon Moody. Boeheim's Army with a possession. At the right wing. They give it out top of the key. McCullough moves over right corner. Rice will take a step back 3. That's blocked in the air, and Heartfire comes out with the ball. Under 7 minutes left to go in the first. Wilson frame moves it cross court. Moody with a possession. Moody swings it over to the top. Epps has it defended one-on-one at the top by Kennedy, and he'll give it back outside this time to Tevin Mack. He attacks, turn around, puts up the shot, and scores in the post. That is good. Count it. What's good? D-Wade in the stream. Welcome in here. Yeah, we got the draft coming up on Thursday. It's much more difficult to score against like international players because they emphasize more on the defensive side of the basketball, whereas the NBA, it's just straight up offense. And I saw there was something that Luka was sourced in an article that he said that international defenses in Europe are much tougher than NBA defenses. The free throw is good. Heartfire with the lead, 6-5. Boeheim's Army with a possession. Malachi Richardson. Left corner 3 off the mark. No good. Defensive board picked up by Heartfire. They move it up the court. They'll take a 3 in transition. Off the back rim. No good. Defensive rebound goes right back over to Boeheim's Army. At the top of the key, it's Rice towards his left. Double team. Swings it off. Inside. Puts it up and draws the contact in the fall. That's McCullough. He's going to go to the free throw line. Shoot 2. NBA drafts on Thursday night, 8 o'clock Eastern time. What's good? Seahawks for life, welcome in. Freedom Express, welcome in. Two free throws here by Boeheim's Army. Chris McCullough at the line. First one right down the middle, ties up at 6. Hey, thanks so much, Vegas. Really appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm getting there. I got a lot that I definitely need to figure out in my life or so. Hopefully very soon during this off season. Under 6 minutes left to play in the first, 7-6 to score. I'm just trying to take it step by step. Heartfire moves it back outside. It is Epps with the possession. As he is defended by Kennedy. Epps, turnaround left baseline jumper. Off the side of the rim, missed. Defensive rebound picked up by Boeheim's Army. As Kennedy will be the one who dribbles past half court. Kennedy backs his way to the free throw circle. Back outside, they will move it over. DeAndre Kane with the ball. And looks like we have a reach and fall picked up by Heartfire. What's good? Andrew on the stream, welcome in. I'm probably going to go with him being picked up in the top 10 for Davion Mitchell. 13 is Indiana. Yeah, if he's on the board by then, I would assume the Pacers should be able to pick him up. I think the Hornets are going to go for a big, though, in the draft. That shot off the mark by Boeheim's Army. Heartfire right down the lane. They score. That is good. They're up 8-7. Under 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. They'll take a 3 by Boeheim's Army. Off the front rim, no good. Ball tapped out of bounds to the baseline. It will stay. Boeheim's Army ball. So they will get the inbound underneath their hoop. And they move it all the way to the top. 3-point shot. No good. Got knocked down. No call. Defensive board picked up by Heartfire. Don't move it back outside to the corner. Left corner 3, air ball. No good, and Boeheim's Army gets it back. Gonna attack the lane for Boeheim's Army. Puts it up, scores. That is good. DJ Kennedy to the bucket. They're up now 9-8. Heartfire possession. Jared Wilson frame. Has it, edge of the logo, back out to the right wing. Max defended. Now at the top of the key, Tevin Mack bounce pass over to the right wing, turns the corner. Dribbles free throw circle back outside of Mack. He'll take it into the post. Mack puts it up and gets contacted and fouled. He'll shoot 2 at the line. What's good? Goody in the stream. Welcome in. Hopefully, man. I couldn't cover tonight because the Red Sox were blacked out for me. Oh, boy. Yeah, they're probably going to have to give up Jaylen Brown to get Beal, though. Not too sure that will happen. First free throw at the line is good by Heartfire. This game's tied up at 9. A little bit. I had... It was leading up to it, like... kind of around, like, March, April or so, for me. And I'm trying to, like, figure it out or so, what to, like, do next or so. As Boeheim's Army knocks down the 3, that is good. Heartfire with a possession. They'll give it over to the left baseline. McClure defended one-on-one. And he had it at the left baseline. Ref's going to blow the whistle here. It's going to be picked up as a foul by DJ Kennedy. Committed on the reach in. He was close to the baseline, close to stepping on the bounce. This game is on ESPN2. Looks like they're going to take the first timeout today. 12-10 the score. 3:28 left to go in the first. And we'll get back after the timeout here as the Syracuse alumni lead by 2. Hey, what's good? Cade in the stream. Welcome in. Hey, thanks so much, man. Yeah, I hope to cover some more baseball games during this off season. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't call the baseball game tonight, though, because if I wasn't paying attention to what the schedule was, since the game's at Fenway, I got blacked out of it, so I can't even watch the Red Sox game for tonight. Yeah, Lakers need a ton more bench scores on their team. They need some perimeter threats, too. What's good? Ethan on the stream, welcome in. He's taking Boeheim's Army in this one. So yeah, right now we're just in a timeout. Currently 3.5 minutes left to go. First quarter. This tournament's basically, it's a 64-team tournament. Now it's been dwindled down to just above 16 teams. Because this is the very final day of the second round games before they get into the final 16 teams matching up. And then whoever wins this game will play at 9 o'clock Eastern time on Wednesday night. And they'll take on the winner of the game after this. Always a Brave against Jackson, Tennessee underdogs. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely would be a great case there, Vegas. All right, so it looks like they're going to go back into this game. 3:28 left to go in the first. Boeheim's Army at 12 to 10. Wow. Yeah, they should have been on that last year from Miles Turner. There were a ton of rumors last year that the Celtics were going to take Miles Turner. They're a year too late. Heartfire will get the inbound as we're back into the game. They move it outside. 3 in the air straight away. Off the mark, no good. In the corner, we'll pick it up for Boeheim's Army as that's a defensive board. Boeheim's Army possession. DeAndre Kane going to attack the lane. Floats it up, no good off the back rim. Defensive board goes to King McClure. Heartfire moves it up the court. Back outside, they will pass it to the top. Straightaway 3, open. Missed the shot, no good by J.J. Avila, and Boeheim's Army get it back. 2:45 in the first, and that ball get intercepted. Heartfire comes up with a steal, takes it the distance, couldn't finish though. Missed the layup off the top of the backboard. Tevin Mack couldn't finish with a layup. Pass up the court behind the defense, that's good. As Boeheim's Army gets the bucket. It's good by Kane. 2.5 left to go in the first, counting down. Heartfire with the ball. Avila will hand it off. Ball into the hands to Mack. Mack defended left wing by C.J. Fair, Boeheim's Army. Mack will take a 3. It's up off the front rim, no good. Defensive board picked up by Devendorf for the Syracuse alumni. At the right wing perimeter. With the ball is Kane. Gives it over, edge of the logo, dribbling. Create space, deep 3, straight away. Off the mark, missed and no good, and defensive board back to Heartfire. What's good? Snake Durant going in the stream, welcome in. I love to see my Red Sox there. If Boston doesn't get in, I think there's a good chance that the Astros will get in, because I think Houston just has that matchup. On the other side, I think somebody from the NL West is going to get in. I would love to see Red Sox Padres in the World Series. That would be terrific. Giants could potentially get there, and the Dodgers could be in there once again. So Boeheim's Army drew the fall. They're going to go to the line, shoot 2. First shot is good. Goes down by C.J. Fair as the Syracuse alumni up by 5. What's good? Multi-Apples in the stream, welcome in. Second free throw, that's good. Minute 15 left to go in the first quarter. Heartfire with a possession, down by 6. Wilson frame gives it out to the outside. 3 in the air. McClure got blocked by Boeheim's Army. And here they go on transition. Getting space. Open jumper. Deep 2. Hits it. That is good. It goes down by Kiefer Sykes for Boeheim's Army, part of a 9-0 run. Final 45 seconds left to go in the first. Underneath the hoop, Heartfire, kick out, right corner, 3 in the air. Rattled out, offensive board, leads to the second chance bucket, that is good. Boeheim's Army possession, final 30 seconds left to go in the first. They give it over, drives down the lane, kick out. Open at the left corner, though, a reach-in picked up by Heartfire, and the clock will stop. Yo, D-Way with a dono. Really appreciate it, man. Thanks so much, bud, with a dono. You guys are legends on the channel. Final 20 seconds left to go in the first. Boeheim's Army has possession. At the edge of the logo. It's number 28, Kiefer Sykes with the ball. As he is defended by number 1, Stefan Movie for Heartfire, and that pass gets intercepted. Heartfire, 5 seconds left to go. Pass underneath the hoop. Bobble the pass, goes to the corner. And he gets knocked down at the corner with under 3 seconds left to go. It's a scramble between the ball and the corner. It was Devendorf and King McClure for Heartfire. And that's assessed as a personal foul to Devendorf there. And it happens with 2.7 left to go on the clock, so Heartfire will head to the free throw line. What's good, Jason? Welcome to the stream here, man. Glad to have you back in, brother. First shot is good. Second shot is good. Final second left to go. Half court shot. Air ball, and we close out the first quarter. 18-14 at the end of one. Winner take all tournament. Round number 2. Syracuse alumni. Number 3 seed up against Team Heartfire. Yeah, so right now we're just on break, everyone. Yeah, this is quite the throwback, Chad. This is what we had for numbers like 2 years ago or so. Yeah, it's quite odd being in the off season. It just like came by so fast, or so. Like this Thursday's the draft, and then there's a really big long off season. Yeah, this is one of those personal streams. This is a dedicated members type of stream. Yeah, that was game 7. Bucks against Nets. That was crazy. Like 14,000 people in the chat that night. That was unbelievable. Yeah, that was quite the time when I did those throwback games. I heard that Gonzaga UCLA is going to play each other in November. That's going to be a great game. And that's the Final Four rematch all over again. And both of those teams are going to start out in like the top 3 rankings. Yeah, I think I put it on like a full like 1 minute slow mode for that game. That was like unbelievable. And I was on vacation that day. So we were at the hotel. So it looks like second quarter has begun. It's going to be Team Heartfire with a possession. They go left to right in the court. A Moody bounce pass. Wilson frame turns the corner. Floats up the shot off the back rim. And they do get the tip, and it goes down by Florvus for 2. Boeheim's Army first possession in the second. Devendorf turns the corner, dribble, attack the lane with the left hand, scores. That's good with a layup up in and off the glass. Heartfire, second possession, second quarter. Left baseline dribble. McClure backs his way left block. Off a double team, a whistle blows. It'll be assessed to Boeheim's Army. They pick up a foul. Yep. That was quite the game there. What a reaction that was. Heartfire gets the inbound at the left corner. They'll move it around the perimeter. Back outside to the right wing, it's McClure. McClure defended by Devendorf towards his right. Now at the right corner, off a double team, swings it back out to the top. Deep three. Off the mark, no good, launched. Defensive board picked by Boeheim's Army. They're going to run down the court, dribble the length of the distance, kick out right corner. They do draw the foul. It's going to be Heartfire picks up a reach, and the clock will stop with 7:38. A movie night. Boeheim's Army gets the possession. They pass over to Devendorf at the corner. He steps out of bounds. Turnover. Back to Heartfire goes. Yeah. The ultimate choke of the Sixers with Doc Rivers. Oh, man. So many people saying show the game in the chat. So many people during the games. Heartfire has possession. That pass off the fingertips. They able to get it back, though. Bounce pass inside. Pushes off with the shoulder. That'll be an offensive foul. Gary McGee turns it over. And it will go right back over to Boeheim's Army. Yeah, the SEC is just stacking up. It's too bad for the Big 12. I think the Big 12 is just done at this point. Jumper and a key off the mark, no good. Boeheim's Army going to pick up the offensive board. 3 in the air. Straight away, they hit it. That's good. That is Kiefer Sykes for Boeheim's Army. He played college hoops at Wisconsin Green Bay. What's good, Lamar in the stream? Welcome in. This is on ESPN2. Heartfire with the possession. They're going to move it over. Right wing perimeter. Attacks the lane. Floats up the shot off the rim. No good. Missed by Walton. It goes right back over to Boeheim's Army. Boeheim's Army possession. McCullough. Handoff at the left corner. Sykes has it. 20 in the shot clock. Sykes gives it out to the corner. They swing it over. Underneath. Right corner 3. They'll take one off the bounce pass. That is good. They knock down the 3 ball. This is the largest lead for Boeheim's Army. CJ Fair catching fire. Delivers. And the timeout taken by Heartfire with 6:03 left to go before halftime. 26-16. Boeheim's Army out in control right now. They got on a 9-0 run at one point in the first quarter. And they're looking good from the floor currently. 50% shooting, 9 for 18. Heartfire's only knocked down 5 shots total, 26% at 5 for 19. So we'll take a timeout. 26-16, Boeheim's Army up with 6:03 left to go before half. Yeah, that was an unbelievable game. I'd have to say that's the best game I've ever covered before, was Gonzaga UCLA in the Final Four. That was crazy. What's good, Hawkeye Nation on the stream? Welcome in. What's going on with USA is just, there's just the boom of international basketball. International is catching up to USA, and it's catching up fast. Like, we've seen the gap from 2012 to 2016, now the 2020 Olympics being played in 2021, and it's just, the game of basketball has grown just so much internationally. And I think it's going to be somebody else who wins the championship this year, honestly, for for men's basketball. I wasn't shocked at all that France won yesterday. USA by far has the most talented roster by far, but it's different when you put individuals and have them just grouped as individuals instead of teams. And in France yesterday, in the second half, they played like a team. And Heartfire turns over the ball as we're back into action. That pass is underneath, a little bit wide out of bounds. It goes back to Boeheim's Army. We have 5:35 left to go before halftime. Boeheim's Army up by 10. Around the perimeter, they have it. They give it off into the hands to CJ Fair. Fair played at Syracuse from 2010 to 2014. Back outside, they will take a jumper, and that is good. It's going to count as a deep two. It gets knocked down. That's good by CJ Fair. So Heartfire by their largest deficit by 12 currently. 5 minutes left to go before half. Jared Wilson frame. Gives it out left wing to Epps. Epps passes left corner. They'll fire a three. Off back rim, no good. Offensive board goes right back over to Heartfire. Underneath the hoop. They will give it off, and that is good for the bucket. Aaron Epps for two. Boeheim's Army with the ball back outside. They will take a three straight away. Off back rim, no good. Defensive board picked up by Heartfire. Wilson Frame will bring it up the court. Frame moves it over to the top. Mack takes a three. And no good, but a tip-in does count. That will count for two. They're going to say it's three. You got no tip-in on it, so they will count it as a three by Tevin Mack. It goes down and out. Boeheim's Army takes the timeout. So up by 12, now 5-0 run for Heartfire. Trying to get themselves back into the game, 28-21. Timeout taken here, Boeheim's Army. 4:19 remaining before half. Yeah, this draft class is really talented. I think there's gonna at the top there looks like there's some big time potential all-stars for the future in this draft class. I think one of the players I really got an eye out that he hasn't been in like a lot of first round mock drafts, but I put him in when I did my first round mock draft, was Nashawn Highland from VCU. I think if Highland had that game against Oregon, that he probably would have gone off in that game, and he would have got like a ton of recognition in that game there. And it was unfortunate that Highland didn't have the chance to play in the tournament because he had an incredible sophomore season. He took a VCU team which was expected to be in full rebuild mode, all the way to being at the top of the A-Town, and they got a tournament bid too. Yeah, the international players, they are dangerous. The international prospects have been just, really lately they've been ranked low on the draft boards, and then whoever gets them, they usually get like a terrific star in the future. What's good, Jose in the stream? Welcome in here, bud. Yeah, that was a phenomenal stream, man. Hit 25K for a March Madness stream. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been seeing Duarte around, like, during the season, like, February, March. He was around, like, late 20s. And then a lot of players, though, they decided to go back to college. Like, there was a ton of players that have done this transfer role and just decided to go back to college. And it's just really opened up the door for like more players to go up more spots in the first round. So it looks like we get back into this game. Under 4:10 left to go before halftime. Boeheim's Army leads by 7 as they will attack the lane. Pass underneath. Couldn't finish though. They will draw the contact and the foul. And this will be 2 free throws coming up. Chris McCullough at the line for the Syracuse alumni. Nice extra pass. He could have taken himself to the bucket. It was Andrew White III. He was driving right to the bucket. He made the extra pass to McCullough. McCullough drew the foul. 2 shots at the line. McCullough, first one misses. And second shot missed as well. Rolled around the rim and out. Heartfire with a possession, down by 7. They have the chance to draw it even closer. 5-0 run for Heartfire. Jared Wilson frame, gives it outside. At the right wing, Mack. Mack bounce past the right block. McGee moves it inside. Mack will float up the shot. He gets it. That is good. Tevin Mack played his final season of college hoops at Clemson. He puts it to a 5-point game. Approaching 3.5 left to go before halftime. Rice moves it over. Left baseline jumper. Rattled out, no good. By Boeheim's Army by Kennedy. Heartfire with a possession again off the rebounds. They will give it out to the left wing. Takes the dribble inside. Puts up the deep 2. Off the mark, no good. Boeheim's Army with a board. Reaching, picked up by Heartfire. Bradley looking Davion Mitchell, top 5 pick. What's good behind the arc, fan? Welcome in on the channel here, man. Hey, thanks so much, brother. Really appreciate it. Yeah, we're trying to get there little by little. It's been tough after the season ended for me or so. I've been trying to think about this for a while or so, trying to like advance with my what I'm doing and stuff. Haven't really like got the opportunity, but hopefully sometime I will. There's a tie-up on the court. Boeheim's Army is going to have possession, though, as that's a force ball tie-up. Boeheim's Army took it inside, and Heartfire drew the force ball tie-up. Off the inbound underneath, past the wrong players. That just gets clearly intercepted by Heartfire. Mack with the steal, right back to Boeheim's Army to get it back. Attacks, puts up the shot off the backboard. Offensive board, and that'll be a personal foul from behind. That's going to shoot 2 here with Kennedy coming up. What's good? Salvador Chavez on the stream. Welcome in here, man. So 2 free throws coming up. This will be DJ Kennedy. He played college hoops at St. John's 2007 to 2011. Shooting 2 at the line. First one is good. Yeah, I saw that finish. That was an unbelievable finish there, man. What an upset. Second shot's good. Boeheim's Army extends by 7. Heartfire with a possession. Moody, get around the defender. Moves it back outside to the top. Avila will move it back over to Moody. Moody shot fake. Kick out right corner. Mack will take the dribble, and he gets called for the offensive turnover. The possession will go right back over to Boeheim's Army as Heartfire picks up their 5th personal foul in the second quarter. Wow. So Houston's trying to trade up to get number 1 for Detroit, to get Cade Cunningham at number 1. Wow. Yeah, I heard the Rockets are really just trying to go all in on Jalen Green. That they prefer Green at 2 over Mobley. That is good. Right corner 3 goes down by Boeheim's Army. That is good by DeAndre Kane. Kane played college hoops at Marshall and Iowa State. As that 3 goes out of bounds, Heartfire airballs it Straight away underneath the hoop it goes by Stephon Mitchell, and Boeheim's Army will have it back. 3 in the air, drills another one. That is good. Tyrese Rice hits down the triple, and they're up by 13. Largest lead for the Syracuse alumni. What's good? Vaughn in the stream, welcome in. Wow. That says a lot there. More people watch the NCAA Tournament Championship than the NBA Finals on average. That's crazy. I think it's probably because, like, in the U.S., like, the finals happened in the middle of July, whereas it was a lot more people were on vacation, like, when the finals were going on. Hey, what's good, Paul? Welcome to the stream here, man. Yeah, it doesn't shock me that Team USA lost yesterday. It's just a big international boom of basketball internationally, and everything's catching up to the U.S. And the gap just keeps on getting thinner and thinner and thinner between the U.S. and all the other international countries. So we got a minute 35 left to go before halftime. This will be Heartfire possession, as they will take it past half court. That ball goes thrown all the way into the backcourt. It will be a backcourt violation by Heartfire. That results in the turnover, as Boeheim's Army will have it back. That is turnover number 7 tonight for Heartfire. Yeah, yesterday, this past Sunday. And then Boeheim's Army takes it down the lane. They get stripped of the ball. They'll keep it, though, as it goes out of bounds. Hey, what's good? The Rockness in the stream. Welcome in. Yeah, I saw on the schedule that game is just in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping. That's a jumper for a deep 2. It comes up short. Heartfire, pass up the court. And it gets poked from behind. It goes out of bounds. It will stay Heartfire ball. Wow. Bradley saw a rumor. Thunder offered the Pistons Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 6 pick, and the number 1 pick. And Detroit declined. Wow. It's going to be Heartfire possession. They'll get back the ball down by 13. They give that left corner. 3 in the air, off the mark, no good. It's been a struggle tonight as far as the shots, just having a ton of trouble going down for Team Heartfire. They do get the offensive rebound back. They put up a 3, and that's good. It's a big 3. They get themselves within 10. Driving down the lane, Boeheim's Army scores, lays it up and in with the left hand. Tyrese Rice for 2. Probably not, because they've been skipping around a lot for the Olympics. I tried to see if I can, like, find a schedule for it, and a lot of the stuff for me is pre-taped. And a lot of the basketball stuff, they put on the basketball game for me yesterday at, like, 4 in the afternoon. They didn't have the actual game live for me, unfortunately. They were, like, pre-taping everything. We barely get anything live besides, like, swimming at night sometimes. And they keep on, they switch around a ton. They go from, like, ping pong to rock climbing, swimming, handball, track and fields. Usually at night, it's swimming and track and field, and then beach volleyball. But they don't really have, like, a set time for it. It's so tough to, like, determine what's going on. Yes, I plan on covering the draft on Thursday. Heartfire has the ball inbound, and the reach-in picked up by Boeheim's Army. Quick fourth personal foul they pick up in the second, with just over 15 seconds left to go before half. Yeah, and then I saw that they put the men's team games on Peacock Premium, which I guess you have to have, like, you have to pay like a membership to get it. You can't even get it through Peacock, which is for free, traditional Peacock. They put it in the premium channel. And then they put the game on the Peacock Premium channel that it's in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping. Yeah, I think we're like a 13-hour difference from Tokyo time. Because I've never seen so many pre-taped events before in my life until this Olympics. Heartfire will put up the shot, goes off the rim, no good. Ball gets tracked down to the near side of the court, just shy of half court. Gets knocked out of bounds. It will stay. What will the ref say here? Will it stay Heartfire possession or Boeheim's Army ball? And it will be Boeheim's Army ball with 8.3 remaining. What's good? Landed on the stream. Welcome in here, man. Hope all is going well, bud. Yep, some nice mod magazines there. Boeheim's Army will get the inbound. DJ Kennedy gives it out into the backcourt as Rice. Rice has it at the left wing. Oh, nice pass as he goes behind his back underneath, and that'll be a miss. The layup no good by Leiden. Right as the shot clock expired, but what a pass though by Tyrese Rice. Through traffic, behind his back. What a chance. Leiden just couldn't finish off the glass too strong. And we go into halftime. It's 38-26, Boeheim's Army by 12. Alright, so right now we're just at halftime. If you haven't already done so, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody, for coming on board, being a part here on the stream, supporting. Really appreciate all the support for you guys. It's awesome. I'm trying to get myself better mentally. I'm trying to every single day, trying to progress. It's been tough ever since the finals have ended for me, and a lot of other stuff that I've had going on with me back in probably, I'd say March, April, May, and it keeps on coming around or so. It's been tougher for me or so because I'm trying to determine like what are like the next steps for me at the age of 25 for me personally or so. So I'm looking towards the future, trying to like advance myself, but I haven't got like any of that yet so far. Yeah, the positive sign though is that we're coming up to 20K, which is incredible for 20,000. So everything's been about shots dropping in this game, and that's been the key so far for Boeheim's Army. Making 48% of their shots for the floor. Heartfire just 31% so far in this game. 13 for 27, Boeheim's Army. Heartfire at 9 for 29 in the first half. I remember last year I covered a lot of these games because we didn't have any other sports going on. This was the first trial for basketball before the NBA bubble last year, which was pretty cool. Hey, what's good, Man and Hayes? Welcome to Stream here, man. Thanks so much, bud, for dropping them by. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to get there eventually. Things will be much better for me. Oh, Jose puts out, Heartfire. Oh, these are teams that are like, They're teams that they make every single year, and they play in like this basketball tournament that they have. These teams are made up of former G Leaguers, former international basketball players, and basically like all these players play college basketball. So Boeheim's Army BA, that's the alumni for Syracuse. So they created their own team. A lot of these teams are like alumni teams, or they play for like charity for some of these teams. And then Heartfire they have different players in their teams from multiple universities. I think Baylor, Michigan State, and Pitt has the most players for Heartfire on the team. Yeah, Golden State looking for Davion Mitchell at number 7. That would be a terrific pick there. It would definitely help out the bench. He's a great 3-point shooter. He's advanced every single year that he's played college hoops. He's got better and better and better. He just bursted out in the tournament. He just came out of nowhere, and he had a massive tournament. Yeah, we have a ton of the Olympic coverage for us this year's, like a ton of stuff's pre-recorded. I think we're like a 13-hour difference from Japan, where I am, and then where Vaughn is, you're a 16-hour difference. It's crazy time difference, and a lot of the main events, like right now it would be like 9 in the morning for Japan. So a lot of these main events, that's why they're putting on like the NBA or for the international basketball games. That's why they put some of the games at like 8 in the morning, because of that like total difference of time that it has. So that would be a 9 o'clock at night start time for Japan, and they put it on 8 in the morning East Coast in the U.S. What's good, Grego? Welcome to the stream here. Yeah, so Heartfire is a team mixed with a bunch of different universities. And then Boeheim's Army is it's mainly Syracuse. It's got a couple players that's played at different schools, though, but mostly Syracuse players. And then they picked up players from... There's a player from Boston College, there's a player from St. John's, a player from Iowa State on Boeheim's Army, but most of the players are from Syracuse. Yeah, in that range, 7 to 14 for Golden State, there's a lot of good bench pieces to look for by that time that they're on the draft board. There's a lot of like high upside defensive type of players that's being like looked at, like number 5, number 6, Kuminga and Scotty Barnes, and then in that mark from like 7 to 14, it goes more. It's kind of like a mix. Some players that's like high defensive upside, and then there's like a lot of offensive players that can just like come in and help out off the bench. Yeah, that's right. D-Way with a dono. You the man, brother. Thanks so much for the dono. Really appreciate it. He's looking to purchase those Behind the Arc basketball magazines, looks like, for the mods. Yeah, that's right. So I remember watching the Olympics in Rio. And yeah, that's correct. We had I feel like a lot of the events were live for Rio, because it synced up kind of similar to my time, I think. And that meant probably that if you're from like Asia, Africa, you probably got the games more so pre-taped. Because now I'm experiencing the opposite. right now. We're like a 13-hour difference from Japan where I am. A lot of the stuff we're getting this year is pre-taped. Some of this stuff is live, but not as much as we've had in the past. Hey, what's good? Chris in the stream. Welcome in here from Tennessee. And watching with Jonas. Thanks so much for watching here. Hey, appreciate it, Chris. So I'm just going to go over a couple of the leaders here. Box score at the end of the first half. Boeheim's Army currently has 7 separate scores on the board. And their leading scorers off the bench in this game. Kiefer Sykes for Boeheim's Army, 8 points off the bench. He's made 2 threes. Everybody else has made at least 1 3. Everybody else has made 1 3 each. 7 points by CJ Fair. And McCullough's got 5 so far. Along with Rice and Kane. They've got 5 as well. 6 points by DJ Kennedy for Boeheim's Army. So multiple scores for Boeheim's Army in this game. And then for Heartfire, leading the way, Tevin Mack. He's got 10 points so far for Heartfire. He's played the most minutes on the court. He's played over 15 minutes currently. And then after that, it's only been 4 points. Aaron Epps has got 4. And then everybody else with either 3, 2, or 0 right now for Heartfire. Hey, that's awesome, Jose. Good for you, man. Special student from school there for Jose. That's awesome, man. Wow. Congrats to Bermuda. That's awesome. They just won their first ever gold medal. That's incredible. I don't know like much about them for the X-Bucks. I can see if there's something that's up here though. I can probably search up here and see. Yo, Man and Hates with a dono. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's really odd to see now Oklahoma and Texas gonna leave the Big 12. I think the Big 12 is just gonna dissolve. It'll probably lead to like massive conferences, like conferences with like 16, 17, 18 teams in a conference. Thanks so much, man. You guys are awesome here. So they won their first 2 games. Okay, then they lost yesterday. I think, or no, they lost a while ago. That regional is, yeah, that regional that East Tennessee was in. That went by fast because they were in the first part. Because these teams are way behind. They're only in their second round, and they got to play 3 games. So, big difference in this game, just shots going down today. Boeheim's Army at 48% from the floor, Heartfire 31% in that first half. Points off the fast break, another big key for Boeheim's Army. Their favor 9-2. as we start out the second half with Heartfire having the possession first. Heartfire gives the ball at the edge of the half-court logo. They dribble between defenders. Kick out right corner. 3 in the air. Got it. That is good. Goes down. Nice pass by Stephon Moody to set that up. Catch and fire at the right corner. Able to knock down the triple. That is Aaron Epps. He leads all scores for Heartfire. Alright, Aaron Epps now with 7. It's Tevin Mack who leads all scores for Heartfire with 10, and he's now number 2 for scores for Heartfire. What's good, Woody in the stream? Welcome in. Yeah, I agree, Vaughn. I was thinking either ACC or SEC. I would love to see West Virginia and Kentucky too. That's not a bad trip at all. I think it's like a 5-hour trip or so. But they'd be the northeast corner of the conference though if they were in the SEC. So ACC, yeah, it probably makes more sense for West Virginia for the ACC. Heartfire going to have the ball again, as they will take a 3-point shot around the perimeter. Missed off the mark. Tries to corral the rebound. They do come up with it. Missed the layup. No good by Mack, and it goes back the other way for Boeheim's Army. Outlet pass behind the defense. Scores. That's good by Kennedy. Hey, no problem, Jose. Just having you on the channel. That's all that matters here, my man. Just having you be a part of the community is awesome. Just spending time here on the channel, that's all that matters here, bud. Oh, 3 and 11 is the seeds for the teams. So they put these teams in the tournament bracket and they seeded the teams. As Heartfire missed the layup, they get it back. They put the putback in. That is good for 2. 7:10 left to go in the third. Boeheim's Army has the possession. They're going to move it back out to the top. Kennedy gives it over. They'll slow down the offense with Kane. Kane at the top of the key. He takes a 3 straight away. And off the mark, no good. Nice rebound, though, coming from behind to keep it alive. Left baseline dribble. Puts it up, no good. Draws the contact and the foul. 2 free throws coming up here at the charity stripe with 6:48 left to go in the third. What a save to keep that going. It's going to be Malachi Richardson. He played in the NBA for the Kings and the Raptors 2016 to 2019, and here he is at the line shooting 2. First shot, no good. Richardson's free throw rattled out. Olympic golf starts at 3:30 p.m. Vaughn's time, and it's supposed to end at midnight. Wow. And second free throw is good. Heartfire with a possession. Under 7 minutes left to go in the third. Mitchell still in the backcourt with it, and he's going to get bumped into and fouled. Rice picks up the reach in just shy of midcourt, and the game clock will stop at 6:35. What's good? Eric in the stream, welcome in. So their starting 5 they got for today. They got Malachi Richardson, Chris McCullough, DJ Kennedy, Tyrese Rice, and then DeAndre Kane. So that's who they got in the starting 5 there. Their top scorer right now, that is DJ Kennedy. He's got 8. And then off the bench, Kiefer Sykes is tied with him with 8. Heartfire just scored underneath the bucket. That is good. That's Gary McGee for 2. He puts it to an 8-point game with 6:15 on the clock. To the left corner. Left baseline dribble, looking for the layup, and there's contact there underneath the hoop, and they do draw the foul. As that was DeAndre Kane dribbling left baseline to the bucket, and the clock stops with 6:06 left to play in the third. It's going to be a non-shooting foul, though, so it goes back to Boeheim's Army. Off the inbounds, there's a reaching around the perimeter picked up by Heartfire, so that's 2 quick Heartfire fouls. And it's going to stay Boeheim Army ball with 6:06 left to play. They get the inbound into Kane. Kane moves it over to McCullough, and they'll hand it off to Rice. Rice dribbles, attacks down the lane, puts it up, it gets blocked. Heartfire with a possession. They got space around the perimeter. Before the three-point shot was attempted, there's a foul up the court. It's going to be picked up by Boeheim's Army. The game clock stops again with 5:48 left to play. Yeah, that's right. He's got some great times out in Australia this time around for the Olympics. They got some good times for their Olympic matches to watch. Heartfire off a double team. They swing it over to the top. Catch and fire 3. Got it. That's good. Goes down by Aaron Epps for Heartfire. He's in double figures now. So Epps now with 10. Off the made 3. This is a 5-point game with 5:20 in the third. Boeheim's Army has the possession. Kane moves it over cross court. To the left wing, it's Richardson jacking up a 3. Off the front rim, no good. Tipped to the baseline out of bounds in this last touch by Boeheim's Army. And it will be Heartfire possession. Possession by Heartfire, approaching 5 minutes left to go in the third. They have it at the right wing with Mack. Mack at the right corner, gives it out. Edge of the logo to Moody. Swings it over left wing Wilson Freen. Dumps it out left baseline. Spin move. Shot fake, puts it up, draws the contact. And McCullough picks up the blocking foul. It will send McGee to the free throw line shooting 2 for Heartfires. The game clock will stop. 4:44 left to play in the third. So Heartfire 1 point. They were trailing as many by 13 points, and now they've come back. And they've cut it to a 5-point game with under 5 minutes left to go here, third quarter. Oh, cool. Thanks so much, Behind the Arc fan. Yeah, because a lot of the stuff that we've been getting over here in the U.S., majority of the stuff's just pre-taped. And they put on the games at like the most random times ever. Both shots good at the free throw line. 9-1 run for Heartfire. As Boeheim's Army will have the possession, they take it past half court. Moving the ball over to Kane. Passes back, edge of the logo. And that pass will get deflected, stolen right back by Heartfire. Under 4.5 in the third, they move it over left baseline. Dribbles the basket, that's good. Up and in off the glass. Heartfire, what a comeback. It's a 1-point game. 11-1 advantage by Heartfire here. Timeout taken by Boeheim's Army. 4:21 left to play in the third quarter. It's a great game we have right now. Up by 13 by Boeheim's Army, but now it's been dwindled down to 1 as Heartfire taking it to the basket lately. Getting to the free throw line, getting baskets just like that one. Receiving the pass, left baseline dribble, all the way to the hoop, and they score. 14-3 advantage in the third in favor of Heartfires. This game is opened up. Boeheim's Army holds on to the 1-point lead. We'll take a timeout. Alright, so right now we're just on the timeout. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching. We covered an incredible NBA season we just got through. I decided to cover some TBT tonight here. I want to do some Major League Baseball games. Unfortunately, I'm from Massachusetts where I am. Unfortunately, the Red Sox game for me, it got blacked out today or so. If I had access to that, they're at Fenway though. I would love to call that game, but unfortunately, Just like the Celtics game sometime in the season, they got blacked out for some reason. Whenever they played at home in Boston on like a weeknight. Boeheim's Army top scorer is still tied with 8 points total. Kiefer Sykes off the bench. DJ Kennedy both with 8 total. Leading rebounders from the bench, it's between 2 players here. Eric Devendorf, he's got 4 rebounds, same as CJ Fair. And then for Team Heartfire, 2 scores in double figures. Tevin Mack, who played his final season of college hoops at Clemson in 2019-2020. And he leads the way right now, 14 points for Heartfire. And then 10 points off the made 3 a couple minutes ago by Aaron Epps. So he played college hoops at LSU from 2014 to 2018. And he has got 10 in the starting 5. So bench has been a big key for Boeheim's Army in this game. Bench points in their favor tonight so far, 17-6 for Boeheim's Army. They had outshot in the first half Heartfire 48-31, though that percentage is creeping up in a different direction here, which is a great direction for Heartfire. It is going up and up and up. It's gone from 31% total at halftime now to 45% total combined, what they're shooting at this point of the game. 4:21 in the third, 1-point game as we head right back into action. And Boeheim's Army will get the inbound coming up out of break. They have the basketball for Boeheim's Army, 4:10 on the clock of the third. Back outside, catch and fire, left wing 3. Off the mark, no good. Hit the rim short by Boeheim's Army. And defensive rebound picked up by Heartfire. At the top of the key, this is Walton for Heartfire. Walton will dribble, crossover down the lane, floats it up, banks it, and gets it. That's good in the key. And Team Heartfire on the 13-1 run. They lead it now by 1. Boeheim's Army will attack. Whistle blows. Heartfire gets picked up on a reach-in call. Game clock will stop with 3:45 remaining. Yeah, we got quite a bit of time to wait, but before you know it, it will come back. Boeheim's Army gets the inbound. They swing it over to the top. Pass deflected. They'll get it back, though. Fair moves it over to nobody. As that goes into the backcourt, Heartfire comes up with a steal in the bucket as they lay it up and in for 2. Missed opportunity by CJ Fair as he passed it to nobody. At the back corner of their front court. It went into the backcourt and Heartfire scooped it up, steal, and got the bucket. 15-1 run for Heartfire. And Boeheim's Army will burn another timeout. That's just an unfortunate miscue right there for Boeheim's Army. CJ Fair. Actually, it will stay here. Boeheim's Army with 2 timeouts remaining. Heartfire with 2 timeouts. It will result in a Heartfire personal foul. So that's what the clock was stopped for. And the first free throw is good. It goes down for Boeheim's Army. They're at the free throw line. That is good. Kiefer Sykes leads all scores for Boeheim's Army now with 9. And they are in the bonus. And second shot's good. So Sykes, first one, double figures for Boeheim's Army now with 10. Heartfire with a possession. Left corner open 3. Off the side of the rim, no good. They get their own rebound back, though. Wilson frame. He's tied up at the corner and with Devendorf, and this will result in Boeheim's Army ball. And it will be Boeheim's Army possession. Possession arrow goes to the Syracuse alumni. Devendorf gets the ball at the right wing. He dribbles right corner. Right baseline dribble. Devendorf for the clearance. The bucket. He lays it up and in for 2. That is good. Takes the lead back for Boeheim's Army with 2:40 left to play. Hey, what's good, Christian? Welcome to Stream here, man. I heard about that. That's crazy. The Big 12 looking like they're just going to fall apart now. Epps with a 3. Got it. That's good at the left corner. Heartfire heating up. Staying alive, and they have the lead down by 13 at one point in this game. Boeheim's Army at the top. Fair. Gives it out right wing perimeter. Sykes with a possession double team. Bounce pass right corner. Lost the handle. Poked loose from behind though by Avila. It will stay Boeheim's Army ball. Yeah, this has been a crazy offseason for college hoops. The transfers just going all over the place. There's been 1,000+ transfers at one point that were in the transfer portal. Boeheim's Army shooting the ball just 2 for 7 in this third quarter. Heartfire at 8 for 11 as a team. And Boeheim's Army got the inbound. They will draw the foul. So they're back to the free throw line shooting 2 with Devendorf. First shot is good. Second free throw right down the pipe. This game is tied up at 47. Heartfire with a possession. They'll take it past half court. Approaching 2 minutes left to go. At the left wing perimeter. Moody. Bounce pass top of the key. They'll hand it off. Dribbles. Pro hop. Back outside. Wilson frame. Dribbles inside. Lost the handle. Tapped out of bounds by Boeheim's Army. And it will stay Heartfire possession. Minute 51 left to go in the third. 12 on the shot clock when the team Heartfire will get back to basketball. Wilson frame will check out of the game. King McClure now into the game. Heartfire gets the inbound, puts up the shot, off the glass, no good. Picked up in the corner by Devendorf with a defensive board. Boeheim's Army with a chance here to break the tie. Devendorf swings it over. Gamble tried to go for the interception. Was Walton instead. Boeheim's Army still has it. Sykes at the left wing. Passes. Nice pass underneath and draws the contact and the foul. Epps picks up the blocking foul. Leiden will head to the free throw line. Shoot 2 shots for Boeheim's Army. I would say most significant college basketball news, I would go with Coach K at the very beginning of June announcing that he would retire at the end of this year. That was just massive news. That was on a bombshell of a news day. Kemba Walker got traded that day. That was June 1st. Kemba Walker Al Horford trade. Oh, that's best of luck there for Jose. Going to the store getting the battery for his TV remote, it looks like. I got you there. Both of the shots go down. Leiden knocks down the free throws. Minute 15 left to go in the third. Boeheim's Army up by 2. Heartfire with the possession. 14 on the shot clock. They will give it off to Epps. Epps hands it off now to Walton. Back outside, they take a 3. Off the mark, no good, and defensive rebound picked up by Boeheim's Army. Final minute left to play in the third, and Boeheim's Army won another opportunity. Creating space at the right wing. Now he's guarded by Avila. Takes on Avila in the dribble drive attack. Right down the lane, scores. That is good. Nice attack for Boeheim's Army, and that is Kiefer Sykes, the leading scorer tonight. For Boeheim's Army off the dribble drive attack down the lane, and he has got currently 12 points. Heartfire jumper in the key, hits it, that's good. McClure knocks down the shot to put themselves winning 2. Shot clock turned off, 20 seconds left to go in the third. Boeheim's Army possession. Sykes, edge of the Bradley Braves logo at half court, as he is defended by Walton. Sykes now at the left wing, gonna take it inside, lost control of the basketball. Pass up the court, burst of speed though by the Boeheim's Army. Able to get it back with Kane, ball poke loose and goes to the baseline as we end the third quarter. 51-49 at the end of the third. Boeheim's Army up by 2. What a comeback by Team Heartfire, down by 13 at one point in the first quarter. able to make a comeback, and now they were up a little bit by single digits, outscoring Heartfire outscoring Boeheim's Army 23-13 in the third, as we take a timeout here between quarters, and we'll get to the fourth coming up. 51-49. Hey, what's good? Welcome in. The Googable on the stream. Welcome on board here, bud. So yeah, this has been different type of game here I decided to cover with a TBT, and it's been a good game though. Back and forth lately, and it's just opened up the door with Heartfire getting to the basket in the third quarter, opening up the door. Ooh, good question. I'd probably go for Chris Paul. Seeing where Chris Paul lands next. Yeah, and if Kawhi, hey, with Kawhi too, if he's going to stay in LA. Oh, so they're going to put back .2 on the clock in the third, and now the time expires. So we came back from the break. The refs ruled that the ball was out of bounds with .2 left to go. And then off the inbounds, not enough time to get off a shot. That is now the end of the third. Okay, so we have closed it out on the third. They're going to take us to the fourth coming up. Let's see here. If I had to project, I think they'll probably go to like around the Elite 8 for next year. Yeah, for Duke. What's good? Cincy in the stream. Thanks so much for being a part of the channel. Appreciate it here for coming back in the streams. Ty, welcome back in. We're just getting ready to start off the fourth quarter in just a couple minutes. This is called the basketball tournament. 64 teams in this tournament, and this is a second round game. The winner of this game will play in the Sweet 16 of the tournament, the third round. A lot of these players are mostly like former international players, former G Leaguers. Couple players played in the NBA. Chris McCullough is on Boeheim's Army. Malachi Richardson, both former NBA players for Boeheim's Army, as we're back into the game. And the shot underneath the hoop, no good by Heartfire. Boeheim's Army picks up the rebound as we are to the start of the fourth quarter. Boeheim's Army first possession. They hand it off to Malachi Richardson. Richardson now will attack. Swings it underneath. Nice pass and finish. That is good with a two-handed jam by Leiden. Terrific vision by Richardson to set that shot up underneath the hoop. Able to dish that out underneath. Heartfire missed a shot underneath. Boeheim's Army coming in to play defense in the fourth inside. Boeheim's Army with the ball. Dribbles. Floats up. A hook with the right hand in the key. No good. Leiden gets knocked down. Lost the ball looking for the call. Couldn't get... There's no call. He thought he was fouled on the ground. Refs say play on as he lost it off his fingertips. Knocked down. And he is obviously frustrated about the refs call there. And this possession will go back to Team Heartfire. Heartfire gets the inbound. 8 minutes left to go in the fourth. Moody has it. Gives it outside to the right wing. Wilson frame. Takes a deep two. Fadeaway. Connects. That is good. That's a big shot. Right baseline fadeaway to knock down by Jared Wilson frame for Heartfire. 7:35 left to go. Fourth quarter. Boeheim's Army with a possession. Richardson. Moves it into the hands to Sykes. Gives it over top of the free throw circle. Lost the handle of the ball. That's a turnover. Tyler Leiden dribbling straight away. And lost it out of bounds around the top of the free throw circle. Initial call by the referees. It was out by Leiden. Let's see. Oh, that looks like it's clearly swiped out, though, by Heartfire. They will reverse the call. The refs will reverse the call. They put it as Boeheim's Army ball now. Boeheim's Army attacks. Down the lane. That's contact in the foul. Kiefer Sykes to the free throw line shooting two. Personal foul picked up. It'll be assessed to J.J. Avila. Hard contact in the blocking foul. Avila coming in late. Oh, yeah. That's an arm above the head. And 2 free throws coming up here by Sykes. He leads all scores for the Boeheim's Army. Only player in double figures with 12. Yeah, this game moves by fast. They play 9-minute quarters in the TBT. So it moves by fast. It moves by like you're playing a video game. Except it's a lot longer than you playing a video game. Usually if you play like by the generic video game for basketball, usually it's like a half an hour or so. First shot is good by Boeheim's Army. Second free throw is good as well. And he has put up his point total now to 14 for Kiefer Sykes. Heartfire has the possession. 7:10 left to go on the clock in the fourth. Top of the key, King McClure. They set the pick. Opens up McClure. Step back. Drills it. That is good with 7 minutes remaining. Heartfire with a triple by McClure. What a game. Boeheim's Army gives it out. Top of the free throw circle. Kennedy. Lost the handle of it, and here goes Heartfire with a steal. Missed the layup, hit the bottom part of the backboard, chasing down the basketball, and Boeheim's Army has it on the break. Here they go, 3-on-1, dangerous. Pass up the court, puts it up, no good. Couldn't get the tip in. Tough defense by Heartfire as they were outnumbered, and they come away with a defensive board. Pass underneath, they score. On a transition, up and in, Avila to the bucket. And what a swing of a momentum here. 56-55 with 6:15 remaining in the fourth, and Boeheim's Army down by 1. They will take it inside the hoop. Draws the contact, and that'll be a foul. And this will be DeAndre Kane to the free throw line. What's good? Zach Wilson for MVP on the stream. Welcome in. Yeah, this is quite low. They play 9-minute quarters, so the score is going to be much lower. So 2 shots here by Boeheim's Army at the free throw line. First shot, no good. Second free throw by Kane, and that one's right down the middle. 56-56, 6 minutes left to go in the fourth. Once they get to under the 4-minute mark remaining, they go into Elam ending rules, which is the leading team +8 to score to meet the target score. Whoever meets the target score first wins the game. Heartfire hits the jumper. That is good by McClure at the free throw circle. Boeheim's Army possession, under 5:45 remaining. They give it out to the right corner. Right baseline dribble Rice. Now around the perimeter, he has it. Gives it out to the right corner. Kane. Jab step. Back outside of Rice. Rice has it. 5 in the shot clock. Takes it down the lane. Swifty move. Couldn't get it. Tipped off the rim. Gets his own rebound back. Ball poke loose from behind. And what a steal picked up by Moody for Heartfire. They move it up the court. 3 in transition. Left wing off the back rim. And defensive rebound picked up by Boeheim's Army. Approaching 5 minutes left to go in the fourth. Attacking. Lost the handle. Gets it back of the key. Shovels it. Kick out. Right corner. 3 in the air. Got it. That is good money. Into out. And Kiefer Sykes, who is helping out Boeheim's Army a ton off the bench, drills down the triple at the right corner perimeter. Sykes the top scorer with 17. 4:45 left to go. Heartfire now down by 1. They move it out to the right wing perimeter. Moody, bounce pass left wing. Dump off to the left elbow. McClure, lost the handle. Chasing it at the corner, knocked down, and that'll be a foul. It's on Boeheim's Army. Great hustle play, but contact there at the corner. Picked up on the personal foul by DeAndre Kane. Trying to track down that ball, and able to keep it alive in the corner was King McClure for Heartfire. Hey, thanks so much for the update there behind the arc, fan. 4:32 left to go in the fourth. Off the inbound, the pass deflected to the corner out. And it will stay Heartfire ball again. Heartfire gets the inbound, backing their way. Inside now the post. Shot fake. Turned around with the right hand. No good. Tough defense all around by Boeheim's Army. Shot might have been partially blocked. Boeheim's Army has the chance to just slow down the ball. They can also look to add in some more points here before the Elam ending section. Out to the top. McCullough gives it out. They will move it cross court. Intercepted by Heartfire. Jumps the route and picks it off as that is Moody. They swing it out to the top. Heartfire with a possession. Dribble down the lane. Fade away. In the key, no good. Tipped up. Battle for the rebound, and Boeheim's Army has it. They'll move it up the court, looking to add more. Attacks. Left baseline dribble. Missed the layup, no good. Tip to the corner. Saves it alive, and that will be a foul here in the corner picked up by Heartfire. They're fourth as a team. And with that whistle, that should be the end of the fourth and going into the Elam ending section. It's a non-shooting foul. Heartfire picks up their... Okay, so a little bit of clarification. There was a foul, number 4 foul added onto the scoreboard, and then they took it off. So, clarification here is that Boeheim's Army has taken a timeout, and we'll get to the Elam ending section. Target score will be 67, with Boeheim's Army with their total 59 plus 8. I had 60 from the old game, so it's 67 for the target score here. All right, so we'll take a timeout, and then we'll get right back into it. Target score's been set for 67. What's good, Amber? Welcome to the stream. Tevin Max looking really good today. He's the top scorer for Heartfire. He's got 14. He's also tied with being the top rebounder. He's got 5 rebounds as well. So if you're just joining us, Heartfire was down at one point in the first half. They were trailing as many by 13 points. They came back on a big third quarter, outgaining Boeheim's Army 23-13. And then Heartfire took the lead briefly at one point, just shy of the Elam ending section. And then Boeheim's Army made a three. Down by 2, they make the 3. They put themselves up 59-58. And then nobody has scored ever since, as Boeheim's Army leads by 1. As we're going to go on to the remaining part of this, Elam ending section target score will be 67 once we get back from the timeout. So we're just waiting to get back into this, everybody. Appreciate you guys for stopping by, finding my stream tonight. If you're new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. So first team to 67 will win. The winner of this game will take on the winner of the next game, and that will be on 9 o'clock Eastern time on the Wednesday night. Next game coming up will be the Jackson, Tennessee Underdogs versus Always a Brave. That's the 15 seed Jackson, Tennessee Underdogs against the number 7 seed Always a Brave. Boeheim's Army, the 3 seed, Heartfire, the number 11 seed. As we are back into it, and Boeheim's Army will have the first possession, up by 1. Pass off the cutter, couldn't finish with a layup. Nice pass though, as Heartfire will come up with a defensive board. Moody brings it outside. It will take a 3 by Wilson Frame, and he delivers straight away with a big bucket there, catching fire. Back and forth. It's been like that ever since Heartfire was able to come down from 13 points trailing. Boeheim's Army off a double team. They move it out to the top to Rice. Gives it out right corner perimeter to Kane. Kane dribbles right baseline. Kick out left wing. Catching fire on a 3. No good. Hit the rim well short. And Heartfire comes out with a defensive board. Heartfire will slow it down. They are up by 2 now after trailing by 1 to start off the Elam ending section. Moody gives it outside. Now at the right wing, they will pass it off the roll down, off the fingertips though, looking for McGee. It got intercepted. And Boeheim's Army will draw a foul in the backcourt as McGee reaches in. Yep, that's a target score right there. Oh, that's cool there. Jose hitting the buzzer. Boeheim's Army will get the inbound, down by 2. There is no game clock during this section. There's a shot clock, though. They get 30 seconds each possession on the shot clock. Boeheim's Army takes a 3. Rice lets it fly. Knocks it down. That's good. Triple going down by Tyrese Rice from the outside, and that's a lead change. Trading threes to start off. Heartfire with a possession. Moody will give it out to the left wing to Mack. Tevin Mack leads all scores for Heartfire. He's got 14. He hands it off to Moody. Moody at the left wing double team. Moody lost the handle off of his knee out of bounds. Turnover by Heartfire. Boeheim's Army ball. Boeheim's Army needs 5 more to win this game, move on to the round of 16. Heartfire needs 6 more points to do so. Target score at 67, Boeheim's Army possession. It is Rice who attacks, missed the layup, but the follow is good. Right from behind, trailing to the basket. That is DJ Kennedy with a putback for 2. What's good? Hashim on the stream, welcome in. This is like international and G League players that used to play internationally, former G League players. All these players have played college basketball, and they they go on teams that they play in a tournament during the summer. A lot of the teams are mostly like college alumni teams. And then some of the teams are like teams raising money for charity they're playing for. 64-61. Timeout taken on the floor. Boeheim's Army is up. That's a big tip-in that they had off the missed layup by Rice. Attacked the lane, but able to get the follow right back from behind. If you're just joining us, the shot clock is turned, or the game clock is turned off. They play with a shot clock, but no game clock at the end of the fourth quarter, which they're trying to meet the target score. The first team to 67 will win the game. So we are back into action. This will be Heartfire possession as they get the inbound, take it past their half-court logo. And Heartfire will leave the ball for the wrong hands. Boeheim's Army gets the steal. Oh, this is trouble. 3-on-1 fast break leads the jam. Straight down the lane by McCullough, and now one more point. One more bucket, and Boeheim's Army will win this game. A costly mistake there by Team Heartfire's. Nobody was at the free throw circle. And Heartfire will burn a timeout. That is their final timeout with Boeheim's Army. They have one timeout remaining for the Syracuse alumni. Dangerous pass results in a 3-on-1 break and a golden opportunity that led to a slam dunk by Boeheim's Army. It was Tyrese Rice who bounced past to the trail, and McCullough received the pass and threw down the two-handed jam. So after a 3 to start out the Elam ending rules section for Heartfire, they have been held scoreless in part of a 7-0 run by Boeheim's Army. First team to 67 wins. Boeheim's Army just needs one more basket to do so. This will be Heartfire inbound in their front court. Heartfire will give it off the inbounds. They have it at the left wing Wilson frame. Moves it over to the top. Hand off Wilson frame. Jacks up a deep 3. Off the mark, no good. Tipped up. Defensive board picked up by Kennedy for Boeheim's Army. Boeheim's Army with a chance to win right here this possession. Kane will hand it off. Now they give it back. Pass deflected, stolen away. Heartfire. Out on the break, they have a 3-on-2. Pass in transition. Open 3. Takes it. Off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, though, to get. Puts it up, and they draw the contact and the foul. This will result in 2 free throws. Gary McGee shooting 2 at the line for Team Heartfire. What's good, Morgan? Welcome to stream. Yeah, I'd probably take the Marquette alumni. They were really impressive last year. Second shot, and that is good. So the first shot was a miss of the line. Second one is good. And Boeheim's Army still has an opportunity here to score their final bucket. which they will dribble up the court. They will take their final timeout. So this game is still going on. Boeheim's Army searching for a way to get it done. Next possession, they'll burn a timeout. Up by 4, 66-62, and all they need is one more. Yeah, it's just first team to 67 with no time. They play time throughout the game, and then when it's under 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, they take the time off the clock and they add 8 points to the leading team's score, and then they play from there. Welcome in Michael on the stream. Welcome in DJ on the stream. Thanks so much for being a part of the channel. So yeah, if you guys are new in the stream, feel free to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. We just got through an incredible season covering the NBA throughout the playoffs. I also cover college hoops as well on the channel. I'm glad to have you guys find my stream. It's Boeheim's Army who has in the shot gets blocked in the key. Heartfire will have the ball back. That's a huge defensive stop to keep them in the game. Heartfire dribbles right baseline, puts up the shot over the rim, no good. Offensive rebound. Off the mark, no good. By Tevin Mack, and it gets wrestled away by Boeheim's Army as they pick up the defensive board. Boeheim's Army will try again. Up the court, they take their dribble, and the whistle blows. It's away from the basketball. It's going to be the clean off the basketball, looks like there. Yeah, it looks like the basketball has sweat on it. The refs clean the basketball with a towel, and it will go be Boeheim's Army inbounds. 23 in the shot clock. Boeheim's Army will get the inbound right at midcourt. Kane bounce passes it back into the backcourt. And they will take it past the half-court logo. Rice, bounce pass, tip deflected around the perimeter and out. King McClure almost had possession there to force the steal, though he tapped it out of bounds, so it will stay Boeheim's Army ball with 12 in the shot clock. Rice again will inbound it. He gives it outside. Richardson with a possession, 8 in the shot clock. Hands it off to Rice. Rice at the top of the key. Dribbles, drive, kick out. Left corner. Now dribbles up, takes the deep 2. That is game. Knocks it down for the jumper. It goes down for the deep 2 by Chris McCullough. And that is the ball game as Boeheim's Army moves on to the round of 16. They beat Team Heartfire 68-62. What a great game, everybody. Thanks so much for being a part here on the stream tonight. I plan on coming back doing the next game in a couple minutes from now. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Let's see who we got here. See who we got here next in the next game. It's going to be a separate stream, so I'll end this one, and then I'll come back probably like 5 minutes from now. Number 15, Jackson, Tennessee, underdogs against number 7, Always a Brave, as that'll be the next game after this one. I'm going to close out to the channel members before I do wrap it up here. Thanks so much to the channel members. If anybody would like to become a channel member, it's posted in the description below this video. What it gets you is shout-outs at the end of every single one of my live streams that I cover. We're going to be covering the special live streams. I've usually done special live streams for members and mods for the past couple months when the NBA season has been going on, but I'm going to open it up to everybody for the special live streams for other sporting events like baseball. I do, from time to time, baseball, football, also NASCAR races from time to time. We'll thank the channel members before I do wrap up here. So we got 40 plus right now. It's been incredible. As we got Jack, Jason, Warren, Raven, the sports expert, Ahino, Josa, Christian, Dave, Aaron, Superman, Man and Hades, Dennis, Russell, Stephanie, Ran, Mark, John, Old Ed Deuce, D-Block, Cindy, Paul, Woody, Rajip, Oscar, Isaiah, RJR Football Fan, RJR Football Fan 2.0, CW2K, LK and GFR 90, Kit Lorenz, BP Greg, Magic, Bino, Melvin Lee, Jay, Caden, TGU Keith, James, Oreo Pudding, Adam, Mr. Mundre, Barco, Jacob, Abdurrahman, Kelly, Mike, Rashad, Alden, Jessica, Don, Maurice, and Pamela. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in. I plan on being back in a couple minutes from now. Just have to change over to scoreboard text for the next game, as that will be always a Brave against Jackson, Tennessee underdogs. And thanks so much for watching, everybody. This is Behind Air Basketball, signing off.